Can power ignore the public? Power doesn't collapse overnight. It drifts. It drifts when feedback is ignored. It drifts when accountability becomes optional. And it drifts when those in authority stop believing the public can do anything about it. Today's question is simple. How long can power ignore the public and still survive? Every system reaches a point where leadership becomes insulated. Decisions are made internally. Language becomes abstract. Consequences become theoretical. Public concern is acknowledged, but not acted on. Transparency becomes performative. This is the first stage of selfishism, when institutions begin serving their own continuity rather than their stated purpose. Power only ignores people when it believes it can. The belief forms slowly through delayed investigations, selective enforcement, and the absence of real consequences. Over time, authority learns a dangerous lesson. Outrage fades faster than accountability arrives. When that lesson sets in, listening becomes unnecessary. When trust in institutions declines, people don't just disengage politically, they disengage socially. You see it in rising fraud, in scams that rely on indifference rather than desperation, in the normalization of exploiting strangers with no expectation of consequences. You also see it in more subtle ways. Increased interest in personal belief systems, including religion, often rises during periods when people feel unprotected by formal authority. That observation isn't about belief, it's about behavior. People seek stability wherever they think it might exist. Different people respond to institutional instability in different ways. This channel focuses on why those responses occur, not which ones are right. And eventually, power stops asking how the public feels. It starts asking how long the public will tolerate it. At this stage, institutions rely on complexity, delay, and exhaustion, not legitimacy. Communication becomes defensive. Oversight becomes internal. Accountability becomes symbolic. This is where selfishism fully matures. History is clear about one thing. Power rarely notices the breaking point before it arrives. Systems don't fail because people are angry. They fail because people stop believing participation matters. That's the limit power misunderstands. Ignoring the public doesn't cause immediate collapse. It causes irrelevance. Laws can exist, institutions can persist, authority can endure, but legitimacy is not automatic. The question isn't whether power can ignore the public today. The question is how long it can keep doing it before the public stops responding at all. That's not ideology, that's mechanics.